everyone, I'm Thomas Schimmelhorn. You guys are watching Drawing Illustrations and Art, and I am going to be continuing the project that I started like 2 or 3 years. Actually, I think it's just a year, right? But like I've been taking breaks on it and so forth because there's a lot of detail-y things and whatnot. We're going to continue back on it, and yeah. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is start working on this trunk. I'm just trying to figure out where the camera sort of subsides. Right. And I'm going to just start manipulating this. All of this is sort of going to be in darkness. I'm trying to think about now what forms I want to change. Like right here, I was doing this and so forth. Then I came down here and I did more of this, right? And I think all that's just okay. It's fine. This is a 2B, not an HB. And all I'm doing is just building up this tone right now. I'm going to blend this out later. Right? It's probably been a couple of months since I worked on this. And so for these bigger projects, they just I've been doing like smaller stuff and whatnot, you know, the smaller stuff are easier to finish, so it's nicer to do. I'm gonna sharpen my pencil right here. I'd like to complain a little bit more about how long the bigger projects take, but I think that's just because I don't normally do big ass projects, and most of the time I just jump into, mostly doing the small ones, and so I think that's sort of like a skill thing. You know what I'm saying? That I need to apply more time into. To learn more about, right? I think there's just like a work type of aesthetic. Whew. Right, so I want to just make sure I get this as dark as I possibly can. I'm not doing any circular motions right now. All I'm trying to do is follow this form, because I really want to blend a lot of the detail that I've put in here out. The question is, can I move this camera up? That's as far as I can move that up. Where's our trunk at? So, right there is about where we can end. So I can either move this down or move it up. Right. I think I'm going to readjust this. Ooh. Whoa, what was that? Don't know what that was. Hope it wasn't nothing important. I definitely heard something. There's a pole. I'm just gonna check everything, make sure everything's fine. Definitely heard like wood rubbing up against wood in a very rough way. Right. And what then? I might sharpen this again. Right, I want to get down. I need to move this tablet. I'm just gonna move it to the side right there. I don't have any reference that I'm using right now, but like the tablet is kind of just in the way. Not worried about how stuff looks right now. Just keep following this form. I might edit this, but I always get paranoid about not showing everything. I'm not worried about any lines or anything. You just saw me put this line in right here, right? Because I'm probably going to blend a lot of this back out again. But right now, my goal is just to build tone up, right? And the reason why I've chose to work on this, none of this, is one, because I'm tired of seeing this like big white thing just staring me right in the face. Right? It's just so bright and it's taking away from like everything else, right? So I kind of want to change that. See what's going to happen. This is where things are going to get rough. It always happens that way when you get to like the ends and corners of this stuff. Right? Definitely want to keep. I try to keep my landscape stuff gestural. There's a movement in them. And then later I can just come in and manipulate this stuff. I really want to get this done though. It's bugging me. That's something that happens with all this. I'm just gonna move the form like this. Right. Try to keep some type of light here. I will definitely say this, because this is a bigger project. There's gonna be more times where I take breaks. And I'm sorry about that. This isn't like a one shotter because of what I want to create and so forth. Right? I think I just have to take those breaks when I can. I also think it helps. Right, basically I'm trying to do what I did over here to this. Right, we just have to build up tone. I'm not worried about the pencil being sharpened. I'm not worried about anything. The pencil will sharpen itself the more you move it on the page. Every once in a while, I will need a very sharp point. Right. But right now, I'm just trying to build tone up. The best way I can. Right, and I'm trying to keep it on a flat side, 90-degree angle. Follow this form. If it gets too dark, I'm going to push it in. I actually think I will need to. Whoop, my finger touched the page. Right, this is definitely one of those parts, types of videos, because there's just so much that I have to do and I want to cover. At some point, I'm going to have smaller videos coming out, not on this. Build as much of this form up as we can, though. Really need to make sure we do this in sections. All I'm looking for is a dark and a light. I want light to hit here, right? We see light coming in here. Everything else I want to be, I'm going to try and make blurry. So like this, I'm going to use this as a reference. All this right here, I want to blur out. All this right here, camera cut out. I think that's what I'm missing right now is depth. Alright, I've went over this quite a good amount. So I'm just going to take the blending stump, I'm going to push it in there, and so forth. Now you can use brushes to do this. You can use sponges to do this. I'm doing this with the tortillon because I want to push these values deep into the paper in those crevices, right? I'm going to attempt to sharpen my pencil again. I actually think I should probably get a more sharpened pencil. Like this one's been used. I don't mean sharpened. I mean a pencil where I have more of the material exposed and so forth. But I don't, because I'm lazy. Right? Let me be lazy. And I'm just building this up on the tree, building tone up on the tree, and so forth. How light versus how dark. Something is. Sorry that you guys can hear that. I can't do anything about that. form. Usually I will follow a form like 2 or 3 times, and then I'll get bored, so I'll blend it out. I'm actually gonna follow this up. Cause if you can't see, like, I put all of this stuff in detail, and that might have been a mistake. You know, might have been a mistake. But we're gonna see about fixing that. It's charcoal, so we could just manipulate this endlessly. Sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Right now, that's all I want to do, though, is darken this up. Right, because I want light hitting this to be powerful. Right, I don't want to lose everything that I have here, but I also think I have way too much detail here. 90-degree angle. Just come in. I'm not trying to spend too much time here, right? But I am trying to spend some time here. We don't want to rough the paper up too soon. I'm actually going to come through and blend more of this form out. And I'll probably deal with any details later. I actually left some of those details in there. So sometimes, that can be a benefit, taking care of the details first. And whatnot. I think my thing is just to stay moving. Right? If I get caught up in here, I need to either go back to the pencil or move on to something else. Otherwise, you lose sight. Maybe I pull some stuff down here. We don't want this to be white either. And braid. There's this giganto log right here. Right? But if you're wondering why I have not finished this yet, I am kind of stumped on it. I always go too far in detail, and I feel like right now it kind of looks flat, and so forth. And so that's kind of what we're changing in here, right? We don't want everything to be in detail because things kind of look like they are in too much detail. I'm getting bored of this, so I'm gonna come back to it. Right? I'm gonna blend all this stuff out. This is technically in the foreground, right? But there's this big massive tree here, right? So light would technically be hitting this, or not be hitting this, so I'm trying to think of that. It's like right here. But this is dark enough. Right, so I'm not getting rid of it all. But I do want to push. Oh, I gotta be careful. Right? Because I feel like all this would be in darkness. Right. And so I have to remember where my light is going to be coming from and what's going to be hitting light. I'm going to come right in here and I'm going to... You won't see this. Alright, just want to blend that out a little bit. We're going to go back into it. I don't need to bring... I do not need to bring... I forgot what I was going to say. Something. I'm gonna get a different pencil. Something. I don't need to bring something into it. I know it's revelational here. I just don't remember what. Like I had something at the top of my head to say. It ever happened to you? What is it that I don't need to bring? Light right now? I don't think I want to bring the needed eraser into it right now. At some point I will have to. I think that's what I was trying to talk about. So I'm just trying to remember this space right here. Yeah, there's so much of a wide variation. Right here. Just gonna build that up. Turn the pencil. Want this to be dark. I might have to bring some softer stuff in. I don't want this part to be textural. We already have those parts. Yeah, I'm going to build a lot more dark value up right here so that when I blend it, actually, I think I will have up to this. 4 minutes left. We just turn this form. Just like this. I need more dark right here. We need like a shadow type of thing going on. I have nothing to rest my hand on. Which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, so this edge right here is it's gonna be dark. Phew. I ate something that kind of doesn't feel like it agreed with me today. Not gonna try and press hard. Right. I'm also not gonna worry too much more about the dark shadows, right? I think I'm gonna have to use darker pencils for this. Otherwise, we're just not going to for these bigger areas. I mean, I can try because that's what I do, but do we have to sharpen this? Basically, we're just trying to build tone up here. Sharpening it actually wouldn't be a bad idea because we're not trying to create texture here. We're trying to build up tone, and we need that sharp point. Right. Again, I'm just being lazy. Keep blending that out. And what time? Well, I got 33 seconds left. That's all the time I have to talk. If I continue to work on this, right, then you will see it in a time lapse. If I don't, it's because it's late and I'm kind of tired.